Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Okay, my name Muhamad Irfan bin Muhammad Razip, student in Master Facilities Management. So today I would like to present my topic about energy conservation practice in office building at PUTRAJAYA. So basically, this research focusing on energy conservation practice in office building. So we go proceed to table of content. So in table of content, we have an introduction, research problem, research aim, research objective, and research questions. And then scope and limitation, significance of research, research methodology, research analysis, and the last, discussion and conclusion. So for introduction, you divide by 4. First, I would like to explain about the problem, and then about energy conservation, and then the criteria of the occupant, and last about office building. So, according to the Solomon and Krishna 2011, despite global climate change, the world needs to move to a sustainable energy system to fulfill the demand for and availability of energy. So next, Kula 2011 also said the biggest concern that energy market is facing significant challenges as the energy demands grow to the population grows. So and improve standard of living. So next, we go to energy efficiency should be used for reduction of energy consumption and greenhouse effect. That's stated by Ministry of Environment 2011. So according to Haji Sapar and Young Lee 2005, they said improving energy efficiency means substantial budget savings and reduce emission, but then also enhancing the comfort and making consumer more comfortable, rising productivity. Next, about building. So, we talk about the building. We have the building. So, according to the Kaleva 2011, building owner play role in improving energy efficiency. This is because the owner are responsible for building technological and operational, and also for maintaining that building. So for criteria for office building, in this introduction, so I take from Department of Electrical and Mechanical Services. According to that organization, nearly 72% of total energy used in building was from commercial sector. So, in the last decade, overall energy usage of building has risen by 18.5%, decided by Gamston 2012. So basically, office building make a major of using energy. This is we can expected that continue to rise in terms of population growth, improvement of service building, and improvement of in air quality indoor. So in office building or any building, energy is become a major concern. So we proceed to the next slide. Research problem. So this is a few that I want to share about you. What the problem that occur in energy and office. So before we proceed to the energy, I would like to explain about the problem in office. From this problem, we know that problem that related to the energy. So office building overall energy efficiency is primarily influenced by current equipment and system, particularly in mechanical component, lighting or that electrical equipment, and the last building itself or building envelopes or facade. So regarding to the Rupatna 2016, mechanical part it consists of primarily ventilation system, air conditioning. So that's the most energy intensive equipment. And then for electrical, in terms of lighting system, it's energy saving lighting and energy uses. That's all in the workspace equipment. That's cited by Rupatna 2016. So the last problem, the biggest problem is the cost of energy production would directly affect end user energy users price or bills for their building. So from according Hong 2007, overall energy demand will grow 1.6% per year over the last decade to 2.2% per year over the next 15 years unless major improvement measures are taken to tackle the energy issue. So proceed to the next slide. Is about research aim, objective, and question. So in my research, the aim of this study to investigate energy conservation practices in office building. So I would in my objective, I divide by three to achieve the aim. So the first, to identify the current practice of energy conservation, investigate the challenges, and the last, to propose the best practice of energy conservation in office building. So related to the objective, there's a research question. So it also divide by three. What is the current energy conservation? And then are the challenges facing implement of energy conservation in office building? And the last, what are the best energy conservation practice in office building? So after we proceed to the aim, objective, and question, so next we go to the scope and limitation. Currently, the scope is only for identify current practice, the challenges, and to propose the best practice of energy conservation. This study focuses on only energy conservation in the management of utilities, in this case, only the electrical energy. So, this research will has been conduct in 3 buildings at Putrajaya. The first building is Attorney General Chamber of Malaysia, AGC, second Ministry of Foreign Affairs Malaysia, MOFA, and the last Ministry of Agriculture and Food Industry. So, come out from that, the significance of research, it may offer 5 in this research. First, we would like to understand the important information that help energy conservation practice in government. Determine the challenges and then the impact of occupancy obtained from the improvement energy conservation issue. Then the outcome of the research, maybe to researchers to know whether energy conservation can help user or the owner of the building in terms of cost or financial. Last but not least, in terms of facility, it can improve the facility management to ensure in building feel healthy and feel comfortable in their working environment. So that's it. So next we go to research methodology. In this research, I use a qualitative method for data collection. With literature review also. So we have 3 buildings. So we have 2 interviewee in one building. So the category of the interviewee is facility management department that manage energy and electrical. And the position is only 2 position, energy manager and electrical engineer. The total of the interviewee is 6. Divided by energy manager 3 people, and then electrical engineer 3 people also. So we also in this research we find the areas of what we want to search and identify, and then what we want to do a review, and then what is the outcome of this objective and from the review of the research. So that's my research methodology. So next, this is from based on data collection from 3 buildings with the 6 interviewee. So what is number 1? I divide by 5. The first is definition, and what are the criteria, benefit, then current practice, and also we have challenges, and then the last the best practice, that's from strategies. So we come back from first research analysis. The first is what is energy conservation. According to the interviewee, 4 people said that effort made to reduce the energy consumption. So it shown that all interviews no lower the use of energy consumption in office building is that energy conservation. This is because to gain more control on financial or cost and bill in the building. So and also have earth or world to decrease of demand of natural resources. So next, the criteria of energy conservation. In this table, you can see that we have 2 points that ranking number 1 that 6 people agree that energy audit and implement efficiency technology the criteria of energy conservation, but it also says that energy regulation and stakeholder management is also a criteria. So the criteria given by interview are important because all that criteria give affect the environment and everyone in it to conserve the energy. So basically, the rank energy audit and implement efficient technology. So next, the benefit of energy conservation. In this benefit, you can see in the table, mostly interviewees say that financial and reduced environment volume are the benefits of energy conservation. The only one that improve quality of life, the 5 people only says or agree that point. So all the respondents know the energy conservation can improve manage financial efficiently and reduce environment problem. So and the last word maybe not maybe could be help in sustain our living and resources also. So proceed to the next slide. Current practice from the data collection and information. So already list in this table, we have 5 current practice using in their building. The first is public awareness program in energy, and then energy efficiency equipment, and then the building control system that we call BCS, energy management team, and the last retrofitting building. So the famous or the highest rank of the current practice is public awareness program, energy efficient equipment, then building control system, and the last energy management team. According to this point, all the interviewees that they use this program or initiative or practice in their building because this is easier to manage and easier to get result to conserve the energy. Next, after current practice, we also find the challenges. This is because we want to know what's the issue or the problem that the management in the building facing. So in terms of electrical, divide by 2, that's a lighting issue and office equipment issue. So basically, you can see in the table, all the interviewees agree that lighting issue and office equipment issue is challenges or the problem that they are facing in energy conservation. And addition from that, lack of commitment also their problem to manage or to implement energy conservation in their building. So the rank number 1 is lighting issue, office equipment issue, and lack of commitment. So the objective that to find challenges of energy conservation in office building are achieved from the data collection and matrix table. So from the current practice and challenges, I come out with the best practice. This is a question last in my semi-structure interview. And from the opinion, public awareness, building control system, and implement efficiency technologies are the best practice in their building because they already implement this and get a result about the energy. Because this point, they also implement public awareness. They have no cost and low cost. Implement efficient technology depends on the client and maintaining the building control system. That's technology that the big picture to control the energy in the building because PCS is controlling mechanical and electrical. So from the analysis, we go to the discussion and conclusion. From that information, so the three objectives are achieved through the first and second in the phase, starting from the review of literacy review to the production of the result. That's mean analysis result. So from analysis, I would like to recommendation or present to propose the better what we call that ways. I have divided by 3. The first, we have as a human, in order to encourage and increase understand of energy conservation among building tenant or occupant or people in that building, every facility management team and top management must have its position. That means they must have a responsibility to manage the energy and teach the people in that building to learn or know about energy. Second, building control system is very important in their building in Putrajaya because that building also already equipped with the building control system that is control mechanical and electrical system. Then if maintaining very well and upgrade to the latest system or technology, so it will give a more advantage and benefit to the owner building, and it give a benefit about the reduce the energy, control the energy, reduce the bills, and can save or manage the financial very good. And then the last, implement energy efficiency equipments in office building, such as like Suruhanjaya Tenaga, encourage people to buy the equipment with the highest star rating, like 5-star rating, to save the energy and save our natural resources. And it, in terms of energy conserve, it can give benefit to organization in the building. Basically, energy conservation is very important in this building. So when we consider energy, we can get a benefit on and reduce environmental problem, and then we can improve quality of life. That's my point for presentation for today. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.